Hey, good morning. How you doing? Or good afternoon, or good evening, or maybe good night. I don't know. But I don't know when you are hearing this or seeing this or viewing this, but right behind me, the sun is coming up because it's a new day. Check it out. This is Ed Gray talking about the new day. The new day is called TrumpFlation, and it's war. That's right. I've invented a new word. I've invented a new word because now it describes how we are in America today because of TrumpFlation. Affordability. Affordability ain't no joke, unless, of course, you're broke. And in this particular situation, it looks like I may have picked the wrong time of the year, well, to stop working. Yeah, that's right. I'm retired. I'm a retired senior citizen. Hey, man, look, don't judge. Don't judge. Hopefully, you may be there yet. Or, this is what it is. But TrumpFlation is what I don't want. TrumpFlation, that is two words in one because, well, we're all in this together, right? Yeah, we're all in this together. We are all in this together because Donald Trump is causing us to have inflation. I know he used to say it was Biden, but in 2 years, you will be saying TrumpFlation. I wanted to be the first to say that word, TrumpFlation. Get it into your mind, TrumpFlation. Get into your mind because he's already in our head. Every morning we wake up and we try to see what he said or did when he went on one of his numerous bathroom breaks in the middle of the night. Yeah, that's what happened one time. I went to bed, I woke up the next morning and I understood that Donald Trump had a Truth Social post saying that we were at war in Iran. Well, he had to go to the bathroom, so he went to the bathroom and then it's war. But it's war because, see, what he's doing now, this war that we have now is going to directly affect the price of gasoline. Because the Strait of Hormuz, you know what I said, right? The Strait of Hormuz, we as Americans, we don't give a damn about anything that isn't within like 50 miles of us. That's what it is. Down the street is what we call it in Texas. But the Strait of Hormuz is, the straits that all of the gas and all of the tankers leave the Middle East, if there's such a place, the Middle East, and then come to the Western world. Yeah, that's right, the Western world. The Western world is what we judge and we believe should rule the world. That's the reason why we particularly don't like Asians. Well, the Asians in this particular case would be the Chinese because they're not adhering to that. But I digress to that because what we're talking about an Asian war. Because, see, somewhere along the line, we seem to forget that geography is what it is and that Iran is not in the Middle East. It is actually in Asia. It's in Asia, right? Check it out. It's Asia. They don't look Asian though, right? Yeah, they're Aryans. That's how you get the word Iran. Iran means the master race. So we have a war in which we are now engaged in the master race. It's kind of funny. In America, Donald Trump and his minions, some of them, believe they are the master race. But I digress again. How does this affect us all? TrumpFlation affects us all because whether or not we're black or white or Puerto Rican, Mexican, or whatever we are as hyphenated Americans, when we go to that gas station, we all pump in crude. We all pump in oil. We all pump in that oil. And most of the oil that we get, or a lot of it, shall I say, comes from the Middle East. The Western world, they get it. Yeah, they get it. We're self-sufficient in oil in the United States because we have more oil than a lot of other countries do. We pump it. We do it ourselves. But we want their oil because, well, hell, it's theirs. Why not? We're number one. We're number one. We're number one, but we're number one, and we're going to be number one in TrumpFlation because everything revolves around oil and gas. I'm right here in my car right now trying to hold on to the steering wheel because the oil and gas prices are going to go up. But it also affects not only what I'm buying today, but it affects what we're going to buy next month. Next month, next week. This war is not going anywhere. It's called TrumpFlation. TrumpFlation domestic style and the war in Iran outside of these United States. So outside of these United States, what is going to happen is we're going to see oil pump up. Gasoline prices going to pump up. Up, 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 up. Up you go. That's right. It's going to be about $5. I predict $5. While it's going up, we're going to be going down, and Trump's numbers are going to be going down, down, down. How low can you go? Well, we don't know. But you know what? It's magnificent. It's magnificent how this is going out, because we depended on good citizens to elect good people. And this time, good citizens were hoodwinked, bamboozled. And now Plymouth Rock has landed on us. But meanwhile, while they're throwing rocks and bombs in Iran, and Iran is now throwing rocks and bombs, but mostly bombs, because, see, this is not no Old Testament battle where David and Goliath were fighting over rocks. They're also fighting over missiles and stuff. Back in the day, we called them Scud missiles, but now it's Tomahawk bombs. They're fighting with these Tomahawk bombs, and they're doing this massive damage in these countries. Bahrain, they're doing massive damage in Iraq. They're doing these massive damages all over, all over. Yeah, I understood that Iran was on a missile program. They have nuclear missiles. I understand that they in Iran were destabilizing part of the Middle East. But you know what? When is prices on gasoline going to stabilize? And that's because we're going to call it TrumpFlation and affordability. And you can only blame one man for this and one war for this. Hold on to your steering wheel and hold on to your collective. Well, I got to get ready to go. I was told not to use that type of language. Take care. Bye.